Hi everybody, it's Allison. This video is going to be my goals for 2014. Um, if you see me looking over this way, I have been typing up a list and I kind of have been thinking about things for a while and things that I know I need to work on, and then a few things have just kind of like popped in my head. So I wanted to keep a list and make sure that I remembered everything while I was talking on the video. So that's why I'll be looking over here. First off, if I look different, I'm not wearing my glasses. There was like a little bit of a glare from the light in here, so I just decided to take them off. So if you notice me looking different, that's what it is. I prefer to wear glasses, but without getting into much detail, that's why I normally have them on. But so my number one goal for 2014 is to spend more time with family. This is something I've been mentioning, but it kind of sealed the deal. Christmas, I had my family came because it was Fisher's first Christmas. My family came, my brother, my parents, and then Nate's parents and his brother and his wife came over, and I had made like a cinnamon toast bake thing, and it's really delicious, by the way. If you want the recipe, let me know and I'll do a recipe video on it. But I had made it and everyone was just having such a nice time, and I know it was Christmas, but it just made me think, this really just makes it set in stone that we really should have people over more. So we had so much fun with the brunch thing. I thought, oh, well, the brunch would be a great idea. Whether it be brunch or for a game like a sporting event or dinner or maybe just to come over and play games, just something like that. I just think that would be so much fun. I had in mind once a week, but clearly people's lives and the things they have going on, that might not work. So I'm going to throw the invite out there. If people are able to come, then we'll set it up. If people aren't able to come, then we will just move on to the next week. But everybody, literally all of Nate's family, is no further than 30 minutes away, and the majority of them are 15 minutes away. It just doesn't make sense that we only get together for birthdays and holidays, and really that's about it. So it's something I really think that we can all do, especially because there's been some things happening in their lives. People are getting older, medical issues, Nate's grandparents are still alive, and it's important to me for Fisher and for them to be able to spend as much time with us as possible. So, so that's really important for us this year. Number two is to spend, talking about family and things, is to spend more quality time with my husband. Unfortunately, after having the baby and then work and housework and, it's just life gets in the way and you forget about each other. And not that we have any problems or issues or anything. It's important to me. We have like a couple minutes at the end of the day and we're either both, looking at our phones, or, he has his things he's interested in, I have my things I'm interested in, and just forget about each other a little bit. So I would really like to go on a few date nights. What do you guys do? Do you have weekly date nights? Do you try and get together once a month? Do you stay at home and have dinner? What are some ideas? To be honest with you, I have to find a babysitter. I mean, we never go out, and when we do, we have like Nate's mom and stuff like that. So, how much do babysitters charge? I don't even know that. So really, we need to get that all figured out and go ahead and set up some stuff. So that should be a lot of fun. Number three is to get in shape. We're doing T25. I am terrified and excited all at the same time. I'm going to be doing videos on that, like tracking my progression, just mainly to hold myself accountable. But also, like my measurements, my weight, all that kind of stuff. Just something fun for me to do. And so I'm going to be doing a more detailed video about that probably tonight, like either right after this or later on. And I'll talk about like what T25 is, the nutrition plan we'll be following, the schedule we're planning on keeping, and so on and so forth. So I'll do it like a before video of that tonight, and then tomorrow we start. So wish us luck, and I'll keep you guys updated on that. Number four, this is kind of hard to explain, but really it's just to be better at work. I kind of found myself like not focusing 100%. I'm sorry, this is really bothering me. I suffered from postpartum hair loss. Like 3 months after I had Fisher, my hair broke off and it's growing back and it's all funky. So sorry about that. Anyway, be better at work. I don't spend 100% of my time focused on everything at work. And then I come home and then I'm stressing out because I'm not there every day. I'm stressing out about the stuff I didn't finish, and I just feel that, tension. And it would be so nice if I just spent my time 100% focused on work, got organized. Yeah. So that is a big thing for me. I really want to, while I'm at work, that's what I'm doing solely 100% of the time. So, I know it'll make the day go faster too. I find myself like thinking about Fisher, and then I'll look at videos on my phone because I miss him so much. And, so anyway, that's a big thing to do. I think it'll just help me at home too, to keep my head in the box on some projects I want to do here. So, number five. Number five is kind of complicated. It's mainly to find a routine for myself. But there's things included in that, like cleaning schedule, napping schedule. It was funny because just like a couple months after I had had Fisher, I remember people saying to me, "Have you gotten into a routine yet?" And I would just kind of look at them like, "What? Are you crazy? What? I don't even know what that is." I mean, he's never been a good napper. He's never had a schedule really. And I know that's not good for him. I know consistency is good for them and everything. He's just never been a good napper. So it's been hard for me to have a routine every single day, especially with me only being home a couple days a week. And I know these are all excuses probably, but it's just not, I don't have one. I probably could work with Nate's mom to get an exact routine down, but it's just really hard. It's really hard. So I was thinking of some ideas, like he is kind of napping around the same time, but I'm lucky if I get 45 minutes out of him. I mean, I'm lucky. He has napped a couple times for like 2 hours at a time. It's only when we've done something and he's like totally exhausted. He sleeps for 12 hours a night. So it's a trade-off. He gets 12 hours of sleep a night, and I don't have to get up in the middle of the night. And so I just have to deal with either crankiness or during the day. So, but he does sleep around the same time, so I can know like when I'm able to do things that day. And I was thinking something like bathrooms on Tuesday, vacuum dust on Thursdays, and I can do it like on his napping schedule. So I'm going to try and come up with something that'll work for me. I would like to get some ideas though. Can you guys let me know what you do or what you've been thinking about doing, how you are able to keep a routine? Do you work part-time? I know it's different for everybody because some people stay at home full-time, some people work full-time, some people are part-time like me. So it just depends. Work on my office. Ugh. Do you see this disaster here? I'll kind of.
Oh my gosh. Look at it.
Gross. Okay. So, have any of you heard of Pinterest? I'm obsessed, and I try and do way too many things at one time. Not that I'm really in the midst of anything now, just because I know I have all of these things on the back burner. But when I was pregnant with Fisher, I had all these ideas for his nursery. I was going to make all the bedding. I was going to do drapes and do all these things. And so I bought all this material, and it's sitting back there in a pile. I did do a couple things. I made some really cute things for the wall, and I did make a huge valance for the window, which was really cool. But I have so many other things, and I just haven't gotten a chance to like go in, sit in here and just get caught up. I mean, I try and keep up with the filing and things like that, but like projects, like crafts and projects. I really want to work on that and try and get everything organized in here. And I have a bunch of binders that I had started, like my ideas and my recipes and home warranties binder and like all kinds of stuff like that, just to help me stay organized. So that is a goal, to work on that. So I'll let you know how that goes. Working on my basement also. So we moved in March, and basically everything that I don't have room for in the kitchen, appliances, I mean, I have a rice cooker that's awesome. I got for my bridal shower, and it's never been taken out of the box. That was 5 years ago. So all that stuff is sitting down in the basement. I also have like holiday stuff, but all that stuff I've already organized. So that stuff is good. I have a bunch of shelving units, and all that stuff's like on the shelving units. I have like Halloween and all that kind of stuff. But I do have like painting supplies, which is a whole nother video. I've been painting, and I've been keeping track of my progress, and I want to kind of go over that with you guys. So I have a video for that I'm working on. But I have all the supplies, just they're so unorganized. I want to organize those gift wrapping supplies, baby stuff that's down there. I mean, you name it, it's down there. So I want to work on getting that organized because eventually we'll be finishing the basement. I want to have it all on the shelves, nice and neat, so we can just move the shelves over and wherever we want them while we do the work. So I'll keep you updated on that also. Next thing is kind of a recent thing that I just thought of, and really it's something I need to work on like now, or in the next month or two. But it's to come up with a garden plan, an outdoor plan. I want chickens in the spring. I know I'm going to probably purchase one of the already made outdoor coops just because we talked about when we got a shed, maybe making the back part of it for my chickens. But then we thought about, mice and chewing on fuel lines and stuff. So we really don't want to have like the lawnmower and the chickens in the same area. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and purchase one of the coops. Yeah. So that's the plan. I just need to find out where I want it. And then we're going to be doing raised beds. Probably quite a few of them. I don't know how many. I don't know what we're going to plant. I don't know yet. So I'm going to have to come up with that, the layout of that. We also want a patio in the back. We recently cleared our entire backyard, fenced it in. Not the whole thing. Fenced that all in. So we want to put in a patio back there. I need to do landscaping and all different kinds of things. So in the spring and summer, that's going to be, something really important that we want to do. So I need to come up with the plans for that. Do you guys have chickens? Do you do raised beds? What do you plant? What do you love to plant? I'd love to hear your ideas and suggestions on that also. Yeah, I might do a video on that, like what I've come up with in terms of, I'm a terrible drawer, but if I can come up with something, maybe I'll do a video on that. Let me know if you're interested. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there were a couple other things I was going to just briefly touch on that I'll probably do videos on, like just house in general, house renovations. We're going to be renovating the kitchen. We were just in there today discussing what we want to do. So I'll probably do before and afters on that. Painting, window treatments. Oh, there's so much to do. So all of my rooms look like this. They're bare white, just, builder grade. That's what they are. So, I need to work on that. Yeah, it's a lot. I know it seems like a lot to me. Is it a lot? I feel like I'm setting myself up for failure. But I felt like by doing this video, I can hold myself accountable, hopefully get through some of them. If I don't finish all of them, there's always next year, but I just really want to. These are things I feel like will keep the chaos down a little bit. All the disorganization and stuff, it stresses me out. So I'm going to really work on it. Yeah, so like I said, ideas, suggestions, comments, I would love to hear anything you have for me, can provide to me, anything. And then, like I said, I'm going to be doing some videos. So if you like any of the suggested things I said I was going to do videos on, do you have any suggestions? Okay, I'll quit now. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked hearing my goals for 2014. I'll probably have this up and then I'll be doing a different video on my T25. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.